Okay, well, my name is Jenifer, and I was first diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease about 20 years ago. However, at the end of 2018, my disease had progressed to stage 5. So I was very downhearted, and I prayed and asked God for a miracle. And soon after praying, I was led to an announcement of the coming new release, Stopping Kidney Disease. I was just like hit. All of a sudden, there was hope on the horizon. And so, as I read the chapters, the first thing I did was I stopped dairy completely. And then I began to choose foods from his 50 best foods for kidney patients. Initially, in the beginning, the early months, January, February, March, this year, I reduced red meat, pork, chicken, and seafood. And then I got my first labs. I began to see the results almost immediately. I had lost 25 pounds with no effort. I reduced my water retention over my body. I had been sleeping better and having more energy, and people in my life were saying that I looked happier and nicer to be around. And then my digestive system began to work really well, which, has been a problem for a couple of years. And my cholesterol dropped 20 points. I was so encouraged by these changes that I reached out to Mr. Hull. We set up a consultation, and the consultation was May 1st. His encouragement inspired me to go the distance. When I was declining at my worst, my GFR was 13. And my most recent labs, my GFR is 16. I had a little celebration party. I purchased the Stopping Kidney Disease cookbook, and then I picked some recipes that I could live with, and I make them over and over again. Every time I eliminated something, I brought something in that I could substitute and live with. I began Albutrex when it first was released, and before Albutrex, I just really couldn't get 100% satisfied. After my first dose or my first serving of Albutrex, the cravings went away immediately. This regimen has been most challenging, but I love life and I don't want to be sick, and I can't afford to be sick. If you're out there and you're watching this, I just want to encourage you. What have you got to lose by trying this change in lifestyle and eating habits? Don't try to do it all at once. Small changes over time make a big difference. This quote from Mr. Hull is the funniest quote. And he said, "This diet is like juggling while riding a unicycle on a tightrope over a shark tank." And every time I get frustrated, I have that image engrafted in my mind. And it encourages me just on a daily basis. I am really grateful for the time and effort he and his team have put into this research. I mean, I feel like it's going to save my life. And I am just so grateful for that.